Cheers, Port Resolution. We're on our way, Bundaberg, Australia. Here we come. Cheers, volcano around the corner here. And yeah, Vanuatu's been good. So we're on our way to Australia. We're leaving Tanna Island from Vanuatu. And there's Moana. And there's the volcano. It's ominously active. Cheers, Vanuatu. So Moana means ocean or sea in South Pacific island sort of lingo. But yeah, Moana, German boat, Rena and Christian, they sailed with us pretty much all the way from Tahiti. We've been keeping touch, and then from Fiji buddy boating. You can see them here bucking and rolling. You must know now they're a much bigger boat than Viento Del Mar, so you must know how we were rolling around. Here's a clip from taken from Moana, and you can see our sail is reefed right down to second reef. Moana even had down to third reef, so we were respecting what was quite a strong wind on departure. So for the non-sailors amongst you, reefing is when we make the sail smaller. You can see the sail is not going all the way to the top of the mast, so we've pulled it down a bit to respect the strong wind, and that's reefing. Sun setting, 25 knots of wind. The boat is rolling around because it's wind straight from the side, waves from the side. So it's rock and roll. Yeah, what a sunset. Heading west, Australia over there somewhere. Day 2 on our 8-day trip to Bundaberg, Australia. We left Port Resolution in Vanuatu yesterday midday. It is now almost midday on Monday, the 9th of October. Yeah, it's all going fairly well. It's a bumpy, lumpy, rolly sea, but we've got, I'll show you now, we have got 120 degrees, 18 to 22 knots. That's almost the sweet spot, but the sea is still quite bumpy. You can't see it on the camera, trust me, the boat's rolling around. So we're holding on tight, but we're taking it happily because it's pushing us along nicely. It's a rough day out at sea, as you can see. And despite all that, First Officer Aikens is preparing unbelievable dinner. We're doing lamb mince wraps with pumpkin.
Look at this.
Look at that pumpkin. Straight out of Port Resolution.
Gifts from Vanuatu.
Gifts from Vanuatu. And with wraps. Tell you what, spoiled. Hey, it's a proper rolly sea. Good effort in this. Day 3, I think, on passage to Australia. We are nearing the top of New Caledonia, and you probably can't see, but in the distance we can see Moana, our buddy boat, and we are wing on wing. You can see the jib is to the port side, and the mainsail is to the starboard side, so we wing on wing. In other words, the wind's directly behind us and is pushing the two sails along like a wheelbarrow. If you look on the map over here, there's Moana, there's us. If I go and click on Moana, there, and that gives us the full details of Moana. It can give us their course, their speed. It even tells us when we'll get really close to them and how long it will be until we get close to them. It's the benefit of AIS. You can see they're a 49-foot catamaran, 24-foot wide. Yeah, so you can't hide from anyone nowadays on the sea. AIS tracks you everywhere. Yeah. an update later on. It's amazing, after over 50 hours of sailing, not really trying to stay together, but there we are. Our buddy boat Moana is less than a nautical mile away from us. You can see them here on the AIS, there they are. Yeah, about a nautical mile away from us. And so it's much the same as the recent round the world yacht race, where Kirsten Nusha for the South African one. After, I think it was 74 days or 124 days of racing, they ended up crossing the line within 6 hours of each other, the first and second, over that around the world. Amazing how the boats perform almost the same. I suppose we're all sailing on the same wind. And here we are sailing over the top of New Caledonia. Those are the reefs at the top. The green is the reefs over the top of New Caledonia. And as we got it around the other side of New Caledonia, the wind smacked us from the side again. More pictures of Moana rocking and rolling. And we were, I don't know how I got those pictures, because we were also bouncing all over the place. Day 4 update. It's now about 11 in the morning on the 11th of September. And yeah, we're going along okay. The wind has turned against us. It's sitting at 60 degrees, blowing at about 15 knots. So we're bashing into it once again. But luckily the sea is not too rough or too big. I'll show you what the sea looks like. And there you go, that's us going into it. Might not look that bouncy on the camera, but we are rocking and rolling. And this is the wind angle. You can see the wind angle there, about 60 degrees. In other words, it's coming from our front port. Yeah, and you can also see Moana. There's Moana. They are sticking with us, buddy boating at its best. So this is coming around the bottom of Chesterfield Reefs. You see the temptation was to go through the middle of it, through that gap there. But we went around the bottom, and again we took the sea on the side again. So it's a team effort dinner tonight. We're trying to eat all our food so before Australia, because they're just going to take it away. So that is sausages, butternut, and noodles with mushrooms. Whatever we can, we're throwing in, because they're going to take it away. I want to use a dirty word, but the buggers. And yeah, dinner table's ready. Let's load up. Never before have I eaten as much as I can, because I have to. Day 6 update. It's 6:30 in the morning. Just finishing off my night watch. You can see there it's just getting bright now. Sun has come up. And we are 326 nautical miles from the Australian continent. I'll show you on the map where we are. So here we come. There we are, heading in towards Bundaberg on the east coast of Australia, Queensland. And yeah, it's going to be a fun arrival because we just beat the Aussies in cricket. Sorry, clubbed the Aussies in cricket this morning. And we whipped them in the rugby, so it's going to be a whole lot of fun, but I'll hold back a bit. I don't want to get too clever during boat inspection. They might just over inspect and ask me to bend over and wipe my passport through my nether regions, so I've got to tread carefully. But yeah, nice time to arrive in Aussie when they're on the back foot. Have a good day. This is what's in store for me. It's looking good. We're going to raise the spinnaker soon. First things first though, the breakfast of champions, cornflakes and muesli, and repairing the flag of champions, getting it ready to fly when we get to Aussie. So this is our clean out day, getting ready for the Aussie biosecurity. Cleaning all the hatches. This is all the food stuff we know we've got to throw away. There's still a lot we think we've got to throw away, but we'll take that out the hatches. The drinks cabinet is looking rather bleak at the moment, but I'm sure they'll be okay with that. So everything has to be clean, no signs of sand, grains of rice, and the inevitable hair that collects everywhere in a boat. Trying to get rid of all that. Irish is busy with the grocery cupboards, the old deep freeze, which is now a food storage. And yeah, it's just, oh, look at that, there's the chicken for tonight's pot. Got to use the chicken, otherwise it gets taken. So eat it or leave it. Meanwhile on Moana, they were stopping, chilling for a swim. Being a German boat, they were uber organized, and were all ready for the customs and immigration, and we were frantically packing and sorting our food. We discovered it was Rena's birthday coming up, so we planned and organized a few days before to stop mid-ocean and help her celebrate her birthday. So here we are, mid-Pacific, about 300 kilometers off the coast of Australia. It's a calm day, so the buddy boats are going to visit. We won't raft up, it's a little bit, maybe a little bit early for that, but hey, that's close enough. And there's the birthday girl. Right up there. So rafting up is when you tie the two boats together, but being on a little bit of a rolly ocean, we didn't want the boats bashing around too much, so we decided to keep our distance and just paddle and swim across to them. Right in the middle of absolutely F all. Over there is Australia, long way away still. So this is me paddling across to them. You can see the bag at my feet. That's my camera, phone and whatnot, but no present. The present you'll see in the next video clip. We done a little birthday jig before we gathered in mid-ocean for Rena, and then we also gave her some unique presents you'll see soon.
Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday to you! Happy birthday, dear Rena! Happy birthday to you! Hey!
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 Rena, a very, very happy Geburtstag. And I did not believe Brandon when he shouldn't have told me the number. That's just not possible. Anyway, have a great one.
Here we are now in Moana, and we've left Viento Del Mar to its own devices, floating all on its own mid-Pacific. We're not worried about security. I don't think there's anyone here who's going to come and steal it without us noticing anyway. And yeah, she can look after herself for a while. She's a big girl, and we're going to have a drink or two with Rena here for her big day on Moana. And Christian. Being on a German boat and it being October, we decided, well, Oktoberfest. So we had a few beers And yeah, it was good fun. We still had to sail though, so we didn't overdo it. Come, skipper, closer, closer. Yes. We're over there.
The angle of the dangle right.
Okay, this is good. We can swim there. So Irish had to swim back, and we had drifted quite far from Viento Del Mar. So this was us maneuvering back closer.
The birthday girl.
The birthday girl, hey! And the skipper's desperately trying to get us closer to the boat. He's doing a great job.
It's just straight on, hardly going to go wet.
Irish, that's all of 20 meters. You're going to make it.
Stand away from the controls, please.
Here he goes.
You're on the other side.
Whoa! Woo-hoo! Look at him.
Have I got everything? See you on the other side.
There he goes.
Okay, I'm going. Bye-bye, see you.
Thank you.
Alright.
We're on it.
See you in Bundaberg.
See you Monday. Safe sails.
Safe sail. Thanks for the visit.
Thank you. Happy birthday again.
Other direction. Oh, unbeatable.
And so Moana needed eggs, so they called Mr. Delivery in the Pacific, and they come in to pick up their eggs. Mr. Delivery, there's no wind, we can't deliver. And the eggs were then the second birthday present from us after the birthday video.
I think I have to check the current first.
Ja.
Oder ein bisschen zurücksetzen.
Ja.
There's some crazy German swimming up to our boat. For eggs, can you believe
What
it?
to do for eggs?
For eggs. Oh, there you go, our eggs. Excellent. That was a fair swap. We got what looks like some, I don't know, lemon meringue cake for our eggs. Oh, good deal. We got dessert for dinner tonight. Thanks, Moana. And there they come, chasing. And that was the end of the day almost. Sunset, so we got Rena and Christian to stand on top of the boat, and we got some videos and photos of them. Another birthday present. And the day was not over. We sailed straight through this flock of diving birds, diving for fish. And what did we get? I got onto a decent sized tuna, and a minute later, not even a minute, Irish locked onto another big tuna. So we had two tuna, and so we called Moana and said, let's meet again, about the third time for the day. And we handed Rena her third birthday present for the day.
Wow. Haben wir ein Glück? Fischlieferung.
Fish delivery.
Whoa.
What is it?
First eggs and then fish. Unbelievable.
Yo, the current is flying, eh? You know.
Thank you. aufnehmen kann hier. Das gute Stück. Wow, oh nee. Unfassbar. Oh Gott. Ja, was soll man dazu sagen?
And not to be outdone, Moana radioed us at the last bit of sunlight and told us to get on deck. They'll get some sunset photos of us, really cool photos. And that's sunrise on day 7 of our trip to Australia. Excuse my my holy pants flapping in the wind, but look at that. Start of another day. The wind is predicted to drop off, so it might be a sunny, calm, motoring, stop and swim kind of day. Let's see. We've got about 130 nautical miles to go, about 200 kilometers to go to Bundaberg, Australia. And we found a good use for Rena's cheesecake. Sorry, it was cheesecake, not lemon meringue. At 5 in the morning, watch a Rugby World Cup game. We had cheesecake. This got our attention. We're in the middle of a shipping lane, and we're the little red triangle, and you can see all these guys. 2 of them are coming from the north, 1 coming from the south. The south, the 1 coming from the south will miss us. The 2 from the top, I'm watching. It says on the closest point of approach will be 1.5 nautical miles, which is fine, but if they change direction, it could get interesting. So all focus on this screen for now. So this is the marine traffic picture of the, that's us going along there, trying to cross the main shipping lane down the east coast of Australia. Don't know if you guys remember the game from the 80s, the TV games or arcade game, Frogger, where the little frog has to cross the road. It was a similar situation. So we're right in the middle of the shipping lane now. You can see us, the little red triangle. And one guy in there is going to miss us, this one's missing us, that one there I've got to watch. So his CPA says it's about 2 miles, but if he decides to do a little jiggle or a change in direction or a little acceleration, he's going to become a factor. So this one here, you can see is going to pass behind us. He's a big boy, so he can go behind us. And that one over there is the one I've got to keep an eye on. They're sort of angling. Let's see. So I lost my nerve. They're a lot bigger than me, so done a little turn to port and let them be on their way. Good morning, Australia. Good morning, Bundaberg. We are in the entrance channel. You can see the marker buoys there. Lighthouse. We're going into Burnett River. There's the coast. We have got some family friends, the Victors. They live right on the waterfront over there somewhere. And yeah, excited to be entering Australia. We just got to go through all the immigration and customs crap now, but we'll get it done. Irish is at the helm. I'm just going to go check. We're going straight at this beacon. Hey, anchor down. Sorry, spillage. Anchor down Australia in Bundaberg. We hooked up back onto the planet, hooked onto the continent. Yeah, great passage from Vanuatu. Thank you, Irish. Great one.
Pleasure.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Your thoughts?
My thoughts, well, I'm just so happy that the box won.
Hey.
It did give me a little bit of anxiety, but I suppose if Ireland lost, then it's good the box won.
Unlucky Ireland, but yeah, we listened to the commentary on coming into the little anchorage here, so it was trying to concentrate on 2 things at once, but cheers to the box.
Yep, all the way.
So Here we are at Bundaberg Marina. It's the clubhouse up there. And we've just done the immigration, I think, border force. But we're still waiting for the biosecurity. And we aren't sure what they want to take and what we're allowed to have. So we've taken everything out and they can tell us what we can and can't have. It's going to be very heartbreaking to just send all that food for incineration. And more down there. And it all has to be in big bags, double bagged. Sure. Serious shit this. Waiting for biosecurity, yeah? And they will not get my chocolate. So I'm all the big corn bites. We are eating for all we're worth. They could come onto the boat any second, but I'm going to eat my chocolate. So first morning waking up in Bundaberg, Australia. We're still waiting for biosecurity to come give us the all clear. Boat is a mess full of food that we're not sure of. Not Irish, the food. But yeah, we'll bring this video to an end once biosecurity have given us the thumbs up. And into Oz we go. Thanks again, Moana, for these photos. But end of the video now, but this was also the end of our Pacific Ocean crossing. We had crossed the whole Pacific Ocean. We counted 21 islands we'd visited, 9,000 nautical miles. It's about 15 or 16,000 kilometers of sailing. And yeah, magnificent. Pacific demands much more time, but fantastic. And Irish, thank you. It was a great crewing all the way, and we done it.